Hey everyone. So I saw the news from Comic Con about the Walking Dead panel, and pretty cool news. We got a trailer for Tales of the Walking Dead, which is coming August 14th. I'm looking forward to that. Two out of the six characters who are going to be getting their own stories we already know from the mainstream show. So I do like those characters, so I know I'll be looking forward to those episodes. The other four, hey, new characters, willing to take a chance on them, right? The bigger news, followed by an even bigger one, is we got a trailer for the final episodes coming this October for the final season. And it looks very, very good. I know people back a few years ago used to overuse this word, but it truly looks epic. I'm very excited for it. All these things, I'll provide a link to you, and just encourage you to watch them. I'm not going to just recap everything. One thing that does stand out, though, is at the end of the trailer, something I will say right now, so turn this off if you want to avoid spoilers. Aaron talks about how he had heard rumors about walkers that can climb and open doors. Keep in mind also what we saw at the end of Walking Dead World Beyond with the walker that was running. This is very, very cool, but for the Walking Dead universe as a whole, extremely bad news. Very, very bad. I don't know if this is a strain where walkers can do all three of those things, or two of the three, or one of the three. We don't know too much about the variants yet in the universe, but this is something that they're going to have to deal with. They didn't have to deal with this in the original comic, so this is all open territory. We don't know what to expect. Uh, After the Commonwealth is dealt with, you see lots of civil strife going on in the trailer, and the Miltons are taken care of. Lance, other characters. Um, these next 8 episodes, because there's not much comic material left. Stuff that happens in the comic, like Rick being killed, doesn't happen in the show. So there, and also Carl's epilogue, that doesn't happen. So there's not much to go on for these 8 episodes. So this peril could be a huge thing right here. Finally, again, spoiler warning. The big news is Rick and Michonne's actors showed up at Comic Con. And obviously, the spin offs that we had heard about with, Daryl and Carol, just Daryl now, and Negan and Maggie. I can expect the last episode of The Walking Dead will set things up so these groups break apart and, walk off and do their own thing. I'm also not entirely convinced that Carol's actress won't at least make a brief appearance at the beginning, or maybe like a side thing with Daryl's show. Who knows? But anyway, last but not least, though, as I just said, Rick and Michonne's actor showed up, and they confirmed something that someone had heard on set and was vehemently denied by the networks at first. And when I first heard, I thought, okay, this might be something that they do to bridge the gap to the three Rick movies. So if you get everything out of the way about what happened to Rick, it will allow for the three movies to explore things with the CRM in the present. But I also thought maybe this will be an alternative, because making three movies that you would see at a movie theater for a franchise, let's be honest, nobody's watching anymore except for us diehard fans, they would lose so much money if they did that. So then I was thinking, well, maybe they'll do a streaming service. But with all these other franchises, I did think it was a possibility that instead of these Rick Grimes movies, why don't they just, if this rumor is true, why don't they use a Rick and Michonne show? So if each episode is about 40 minutes, that is roughly 240 minutes. So some quick math here, that's 4 hours of content per season. Well, if they did, I don't know, 3 of these, which sounds about right, because they said that the first season will be 6, and there will be more than one. It'll be 6 episodes. I think 12 hours in total, if they do 3, would do justice to Rick's story and wrap up the franchise as a whole. Especially if the 2 other spin-off series bleed into it. If that gives AMC until the year 2025, so 3 years from now, to wrap the franchise up, if that's the plan, it's certainly enough time for them next summer to do another Tales of the Walking Dead to, again, show the background from some more characters that we know about or new ones, if they continue it. And the other thing is Fear the Walking Dead. I'd be very happy if the boat that Morgan found, which turned out to be Padre, if that is an affiliate to the Commonwealth, and not the Commonwealth, I'm sorry, the CRM, and we finally get this all linked together, that would be awesome. Enough noodling around, many years in the background, in the timeline. Who knows what's going to go on with that? But as much as I would like them to kind of wrap the story up within a year, if they do decide to do 2, even 3 more years, but they, start speeding up the timeline and link it all together, because I do think everything is going to be threaded together at the end. It'll be pretty cool. Anyway, very good day for Walking Dead fans. I hope at some point to actually see some of this content. You can't find it online, but oh well, we'll see what happens. Have a good one, guys.